Self-acceptance is the key to happiness and unstoppable confidence. Confession time. Are you being honest with yourself? You're probably having a hard time answering this question because you're not sure what being honest with yourself really means. The truth is, we're wired to create the perfect impression of ourselves even when things aren't promising at all. And we often do this on autopilot. After all, our parents, teachers, mass media taught us to be strong, not to show our weaknesses, and not to get too emotional. Not to mention today's Instagrammable society, which raised the bar so high when it comes keeping the appearances. Appearances of what? And for who? What good to show off perfect life, yet suffer in silence and feel miserable? Lying to yourself only makes things worse and affects your long-term happiness, and sooner than later you will find yourself struggling with pessimism, negative mindset, lack of ambition, feeling submerged in a life of negativity and much more. But how do you know when you're lying to yourself? Especially when you spent all your life wearing a social mask and doing your best to meet other people's expectations. So here are 19 flags to look out for. You feel trapped. You feel unheard, unseen, and undervalued. You feel alone. You smile, but deep inside you feel hurt. You base your self-worth on how other people perceive you. You're always looking for people's approval. You've sacrificed your desire and dreams. You've forgotten what makes you feel joyful and fulfilled. You escape your reality through addictions. You feel bored with life. You're constantly exhausted. You have a feeling you're living on autopilot mode. You feel like you're about to snap. You keep daydreaming about what could be. You're surrounded by judgmental and unsupportive people. You look at your life and feel like it's not yours anymore. You're scared to express your feelings and thoughts openly. You keep self-sabotaging. You feel like you don't know who you are anymore. Stop for a moment and reflect on those signs. How many resonated with you? The more signs you said an internal yes to, the more likely you're living an inauthentic life. Let's face it, pretending to be someone you're not is one of the most disturbing experiences in the world. And realizing that you've pretended to be someone else is more distressing. However, if you really want to skyrocket your confidence and live an extraordinary life filled with joy and prosperity in all areas of your life, things need to drastically change. So, what do you do now when you're aware that you were not that honest with yourself in the past? You start being true to yourself. Obvious. But what does it mean really? For me, being true to myself, it's about integrity, beliefs, personal values, honesty, sincerity, being authentic, living by what is and is not acceptable for me, speaking my truth, stop pleasing other people, not living their standards or their rules. As E. Cummings used to say, it takes courage to grow up and turn out to be who you really are, and can also be terrifying. But however, let me assure you, it's totally worth it. In fact, I would dare to say that making this one mind shift can be the game changer you've been looking for to exponentially increase your confidence and quality of life. So, if you're ready to embrace your true self, here is what you need to do. First and foremost, you have to be completely honest with what you feel, deeply value, and desire. Tell the truth. Are you really happy? Is this how you envision your life? If not, now is the right time to change this. Learning how to be true to yourself, it's all about honesty and transparency. As the proverb goes, the truth shall set you free. Second thing, forgive yourself. Does a part of you feel like you don't deserve living the life of your dreams? Forgive this self-loathing part of you. If you find it hard to forgive, then forgive your lack of forgiveness and just let go of the sadness, anger, disappointment you might feel that you currently hold towards yourself. It's about time you stop blaming yourself for past mistakes. You were simply doing the best you could with the knowledge and level of awareness you had at that time. There's nothing you can do to change past events. So what you can do instead is to look at them from a different angle. What if the mistakes you made were opportunities to learn and grow? Would you then need to forgive yourself, or rather be thankful for all the hardship you have been through? Forgiving yourself frees a lot of energy and allows you to accept and love yourself, which leads us to the final step you need to take to embrace yourself completely. Self-acceptance is the key to happiness and unstoppable confidence. And I mean really like yourself and accept you are flawlessly imperfect. We all are. And the sooner you realize, the happier you'll be. While accepting yourself for who you are sounds so simple, it is not that easy for most of us. And I won't lie to you. Being true to yourself is a lifelong practice that requires commitment and recommitment moment to moment as you grow and evolve. And yes, it may make you feel uncomfortable and weird. You will most likely uncover some unpleasant, painfully ugly truths you've been hiding under the rug for so long. But let me ask you one question. Would you rather go through temporary pain, really get to know yourself, and live your life fully aligned and abundantly happy? Or continue to fake happiness on the outside, let other people's opinion lead your life, and live the rest of your life feeling unhappy and unfulfilled deep inside? I will let you reflect on this for a moment. And when you're done, I'll be waiting for you in the next video, where I'll be sharing the second mindset that self-confident people have. Mindset that really moved the needle in the right direction for me a few years ago.